Welcome back to a No Reset Marathon. My name is Nico Hart, and I'm going to be your host for this run of Halo 4, run by Qaotik. This marathon is raising money towards Le Petit Noir, and we are going to be giving it over to Qaotik. So, Qaotik, how are you feeling today?
I'm still waking up. But hey, I'm on spring break, so I can afford to do it. Like, I definitely, I look like I got out of asleep. I even still have a blanket on me right now. So this is going to probably be the most casual speed run of this
Most
marathon.
cozy and casual speed run. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready to get started. I'm going to start the mission up, but I'll let you know when to start the timer, because timing on this is it's a little finicky. We're doing the Halo 4 normal speed run. Initially, I was going to do legendary, but because of some problems that I don't think would be fun to deal with during a run like this, I decided to knock it down to normal. Anyway, we'll start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Halo 4, there's a total of 8 missions. There's technically 2 more, but they're the prologue and the epilogue. The first mission is going to be rather simple, nothing game-breaking, too game-breaking yet. I guess a little bit of context for those who haven't played the first 3 games. I know those games have been out for almost 2 decades, but just to fill everyone in, the Chief, he went through slip space, which is like hyperspace, but slippier. He's now orbiting a planet, an unknown planet, and it's called Requiem.
I thought you'd never ask.
He wakes up 4 years after that.
We've got intrusion alerts lighting up.
Now stuff's going down, so let's go. I should note, some tech that you're going to see me do is that you'll see me sprint, jump, and melee, and that's because the game's sprint, it's limited, so when it runs out, you slow down. So when you jump in melee, you're carrying that momentum forward, and while you're in the air, it'll actually give you some sprint back. So it's a way of being able to keep moving without having to slow down too much.
Chief, be careful.
Like I said, the first mission, very simple. There's going to be some quick time events. Not too much. If there are any donations that you have, feel free to mention them.
No problem. We do actually have a donation to read out. We've got Octopillion with $100 donation. That says un petit bonus. So thank you very, very much, Octopillion, for $100. Let's go.
That's awesome. And there goes that Elite. Bye, Elite. Have a fun ride.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably
best weapon you're going to see me use. You're going to see me using the new combo a lot, the plasma pistol and then a precision weapon, because elites, they have shields, plasma pistol, trips them. If you have a precision weapon, hit the head, one-shot kill, no matter the difficulty. I will note I actually am playing this on PC, which has the best load times. Not only that, on PC, since you can play the game in beyond 60 FPS, the enemies in Halo 4, for whatever reason, they have their behavior is a little more strange than normal, and it's a little more pronounced on Legendary. Whereas some areas where enemies will charge at you, elites will sometimes just kind of stand there. I don't know what they're doing.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
There's one room, they have their little tunnel. Womp. Grenade. You'll see on the bottom left corner, you'll see these medals pop up. I have that on optionally because that helps tell me whether or not a kill is confirmed. Because sometimes you can throw a grenade to a group of enemies. You think you kill them all? No. That's the first room, checkpoint. Some more movement you'll see me doing here pretty soon. An elite will have a weapon called the concussion rifle, and the good thing about Halo games is that if there's an explosive, you can use that to bounce off of stuff. I'm going to be using that in several missions. Elevator ride. There's no elevator music. Oh, okay. Normally, because in Legendary there would be a lot of combat, I think it's kind of skedaddle past these guys on normal. Though they can still actually kill me. They can still do that. Like, this is normal mode, not easy mode. Normal, second to easiest, it's just right. Easy, it's just that. It's easy, but normal, that thing still present a bit of a threat. But one thing I'll go ahead and point out, the cool thing about Halo AI is that enemies, they will react differently according to what's going on around them. There's squads of these enemies, and they normally have an elite. And when you kill the elite, the other enemies, since they're taking orders from the elite, they'll just kind of wander off. They'll either just run scared, or or you have the grunts that whip out the plasma grenades and they'll try to suicide bomb you. On normal, it is possible to survive them, though more often than not, you're more likely to die.
Have to prime the launch for ignition.
Another thing to note, on the bottom right, I have a timer which plays for each mission, and that helps gauge to me where am I at in a mission and where I'm at a run.
Chief, you need
It's minor, but it's helpful. And here's the first example of the concussion grenades. Boop. Jump up here. I have to skip running up that ramp. I can just blast myself up.
Launch initiated.
Over here, there's a beepity bop that's stuck. Hit it. Chief just kind of pushes it.
You did it. Let me hold fire until it's clear. Get down.
Whee. Wham. Destruction noises. There's orange light. We don't know what that orange light does, but it's an orange light, and you should not be you should be afraid of it.
So now can we worry about the giant?
Anyway, this mission is actually about to finish up. The next mission, you're going to start seeing a couple more stuff, more things. Now it's just kind of escape sequence.
Hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
I have no idea how I totally cannot run up that ramp.
Closest airlock. Go.
Watch else. The ship is falling apart right in front of us.
We're almost there.
We get out of the way, runs. This is my speed run. And there's the first mission. We just get sucked into the planet. Very beautiful yet very confusing scene, considering that the Chief is surviving, hurtling through the planet's atmosphere, but if he walks into a puddle, he dies.
We're caught in the gravity well.
Video game logic.
Can you track the escape pod?
Look out!
Man, this game's actually approaching 10 years old, and the graphics still look very pleasant. Now we're on Requiem.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Any donations by chance?
Plenty.
You know what? We actually do have a donation, which is coming in from Godfather of $107.73, saying, "Great job, Octopillion." Thank you very much, Godfather, for the $107.73. You are amazing, and we very much appreciate your donation.
Awesome.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
Now I'm coming up on a vehicle. Normally, if the vehicle's available, I'll take it. There's only one scenario I can think of that isn't the case. There's a good grenade throw.
Still in one piece.
Prop it up. Get in.
Nice to see your luck is holding out. Chief? About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, possible that home could be a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon. Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this
Okay,
time.
now I'm coming up on some enemies in the Warthog.
I'm curious.
This shouldn't happen, but there's a slim chance that Grunt can
Odd.
use an overcharged plasma pistol shot and just totally disable the Warthog. Which I should be fine if that does. It doesn't seem like that's happening, but if it does, it's not. Oh no. Okay, never mind, I'm good. Front pass that elite, no problem. Oh, there's some grunts. I'm going to pick up one of their plasma pistols. There we go. Run.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
Normally, an
You
area
could
is supposed
always
to
ask
kill all
us.
the enemies. You don't actually have to really do that here. You just need to mainly focus on an invisible elite that spawns up here. Do that, wipe out the enemies, then you'll actually move on. But to do that, I have to get the enemies down here. There he is. Give me that. Oh, there's still one.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look.
Here we go.
I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
Actually, won't need the invisibility for this because the enemies, they're not so lethal that I'll need to hide from them.
There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time. Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd
Over
show
here,
up.
there is a carbine, precision weapon. Boop, pick that up. Oh,
There, Chief. A console in the back.
and here's a cutscene you can't skip.
It's a localized site cartographer.
Let's see.
In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell
Yeah,
us what the
we come to
Covenant are
learn
so
stuff.
interested in.
Nah, shuts off.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up.
Throughout this game, you're hunting after a
I'm
guy
detecting
named the
power
Didac.
fluctuations in several
He's evil.
locations.
He's
I'll put
bad.
them up
He
for
wants to
you.
destroy humanity. Why he wants to do
Hopefully
that,
we can find some
that's
way to
never
get
made
this
clear.
cartographer back online.
It upsets Halo fans to this day. I mean, it bothers me. I want to know why he wants to destroy
What's he
humanity.
doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Get rid of some of these enemies because this will actually play a role in progressing to the next area after getting rid
We'll
of
have to
this
locate its twin.
this second this generator, this beepity bop, this giant laser. Do I need to know what it's called? No, I'm just speedrunning through it.
Is that the same signal?
Yes. Mayday, mayday, mayday. UNSC AI Cortana to infinity. Please respond.
I'll pick up this carbon. I did not want to do that.
No response. But from the strength of that signal, the infinity has to be close by.
I have to wipe out the enemies around here, and then I can move on.
The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
Oh, it's so close to getting stuff right there. Oh dear. Oh,
We can't give the Covenant access
no.
to the cartographer.
I actually don't have lots of pistol ammo. I'll be fine. There we go. Hear that? Oop.
That's it. Now quick, to the cartographer.
I think we can skip this cutscene. Now we can just move on.
Let's get to that terminus and find infinity.
Maybe here's where you normally need invisibility, but
Not much. She was supposed to be
I'm just gonna
massive.
run on
The
through 'em.
project was only in prototype when we
the only thing
left.
I really wish that didn't happen is when you're sprinting and you get hit by a shot, you slow down just a little bit. That's kind of 343's way of making sure you can't just run away from gunfire. So if I don't get shot, I'm moving the fastest. There's a Banshee right here. I'm actually going to take this because there's an elite toward the end of this area, and I want to get its concussion rifle. It spawns right here. Did not want that to happen.
Let's get to
Sometimes
that
you can
terminus
actually
and
die
find
by
infinity.
the other Banshee that's just kind of there.
What do you know about infinity?
Sometimes.
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Give this a second shot. Alright. There he is. I should get his... There. Yep. No, no, not the Banshee. Not the Banshee, no. This is what I need. Come on, pick it up. Like what I did in the first mission, I'm going to be skipping
The Covenant
a
net's
couple of
going
little
crazy.
areas because it'll just be
They're
easier
ordering all
to...
units to converge on
It
the tower.
definitely saves time.
I
It
guess
saves
we
me
got
from
your
having to
attention.
walk all the way around to walk up some ramps. But first, I actually need to take this ghost right here. I take it because there's some enemies that spawn in a specific room that if I kill those, then the mission will just... the game will know to move everything along. I don't have to worry about the other enemies. In fact, it'll actually despawn everything else.
We're about
Just
to
the
have our hands
checkpoints.
full.
Drive on
The
out.
elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground
If
teams
I'm
to secure
right
the tower
here-
entrance above us.
Time to do this. Boop. Up here. Again. That didn't work the first time. Give another attempt. Here we go. Boop. Got that.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant
All I
out.
have to do now is just run towards an elevator, and that's the end of the mission.
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from its
Whilst we got this awesome cozy run of Halo 4 going on, why don't we get some love for Qaotik and get a $5 hype train going, but with a twist. In your $5 donations, let's get a Halo-inspired joke going down. I want to hear some good funnies from you guys. So, where's the choo-choo going? Where's the choo-choo going? To the donation field.
Oh my goodness. That's one interesting thing I'll actually note between missions is that the game, when you start a new mission, it actually gives you a selection of weapons. So when you carry something over, like how I have the concussion and the plasma pistol, it won't carry those over to the next mission. It'll start me with something else. In the fourth mission, after this one, there's a mission. It's so long that that mechanic, it happens halfway through the mission. That's how long it is. Okay, mission 3. Now this is where we're going to start seeing some more goofy stuff. We'll also start seeing another enemy faction. For the most part, I've been dealing with the Covenant, but now I'm going to start dealing with the Prometheans. They're a lot more advanced. They look a lot scarier. They also look really cool, and they have some pretty interesting weapons. Multiplayer, they're bad, but in here, they're pretty fun.
This is the first pylon.
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't
My
mind
goodness.
cooking it a little.
Hold on. Hot dog.
Contacts!
I feel like right here, there's some crawlers. Boop,
And they're back!
boop, boop, boop.
Coming down the wall!
One more. Boop. Okay, so you see how there's this button here?
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminal.
Like I've said a couple years ago, it's either my way or the highway.
Power
The highway got nothing, so
They're connected, all right.
if I jump up here, no. This jump's a little finicky because you have to be at a certain angle in the beam that I'm running along is very hard to run through. There we go. Out of bounds. And make a series of jumps. I like how someone in chat says infinity moment. Okay. Oh my goodness. Twitter, no. There's no time for tweets. Ow! Okay, I want to do that again. Some of the jumps are a little tricky because of the angle that I have to get them from, but they're not terribly difficult.
And they're back! Coming down the wall!
Looks like we got our first Halo joke, if you'd like me to read it.
Go ahead.
All right, Happy Louie with $5 that says, what is Master Chief's favorite day?
Similar cortical footprint.
Give a guess, Chaotic.
They're connected, all
What is
right.
his favorite day? Labor Day? I don't know.
Halloween.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much for the $5, Happy Louie, and keep those jokes coming.
Got it. Here. Let me see me do this quite a bit. People have a grievance about Halo 4's linearity. I don't see the problem here. I'm able to go where I want. I can climb up on these rocks. I can look straight into the void down here. I don't see any problems with it. The area should be loading. No, it's not loading. I have to walk back here a little bit. I think there's supposed to be a trigger where when I run up there, the rest of this area will load. Can you see me? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, throughout some of these missions when I go out of bounds like that, I will need to walk through certain areas to get certain triggers so the areas will load, because not every part of the level's loaded. And now you see, I skipped all of that, and there are no enemies.
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
What's that distortion?
I actually want to pick up a light rifle here. One of the Promethean weapons. I have like a mixture between the DMR and the battle rifle. A lot of people say it's not as good. It's a cool weapon, but I don't actually need it. I have to destroy these orbs
That's
because
the target, but it looks like
there's a gravity well. You need to turn it off so your people don't, the UNSC don't die. There's two. Now there's another one. I'm not going to actually just run straight over there. Instead, I'm going to hit it with a grenade. I should get it first try. Kobe. Got it.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Oh, there's a raid. Oh, that's cool. 62 people.
So welcome to Halo 4 Normal.
They must
Enjoy
have
your stay.
intercepted our distress beacon.
The beacon was pulled into Requiem with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well. I'll keep trying to warn them. You just get that beam down.
I think it's a
the
good time
first
to.
beam.
Oops, sorry. Did you want to
Yeah, go
continue?
ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, welcome in, Raiders. I just wanted to let you guys know that we are raising money for Le Petits Rois, and all of your donations go towards an absolutely amazing cause, which will help with the education and development of intellectual disabilities, whether or not they fall on the autism spectrum. And they do so many different things, like the Smart Home Project, to help improve the lives and futures of young people. So if you guys are able to, and you want to support an amazing cause, please do !donate, or by clicking the link in the panels below. Right now, we've got a donation $5 hype train for your best Halo jokes. So if you want to get in your good Halo jokes, make sure you get your donations in.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The battle net's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon.
There's some more enemies here. We're just kind of ignore them. They're just going to fight each other. It's a cool thing. Normally they would just blast you to death, but they're too busy caring about each other because it's on normal. They just run past that at night. It's very scary, but actually those things are pretty scary. Even in normal mode, they can kill you in one hit. There, goodbye. Twitter, no, this is not the time. Why did I turn on notifications?
You could set it to alarm only, I believe.
I should be okay.
Let's give it one more.
The run will go on.
Actually, do you have time for another donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lovely. Master Freds 7 donates $5. That says, let's flood. The host with donations. Come on, people. I want to see that Gotta Go Slow background. I can tell you right now that the Gotta Go Slow is at $206.19. And currently, we've got the Mega Man Maker background at, I think it's like $968. So let's flood. Let's literally flood the Gotta Go Slow background with your donations so we can get the best background. And I'm right, the best background. So Master Freds, thank you so much for the $5. Keep those jokes and those donations coming in.
Okay, to explain what was just going on there, what on earth is going on, you can get out of bounds with the Banshee, and the game tries to stop you by putting a wall. You can actually get over the wall. Their solution, if you get over the wall, just add a second wall, but you can also fly underneath it. So their attempts to stop me have failed. and I can just skip all the way up here. I don't have to do anything else like how I had to do with the first tower. I can just fly straight on up here.
Interference is gone, but your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Lead us up to the relay satellite.
Already done.
Like I
Go.
said, my way or the highway. The highway's got nothing on me.
Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant are moving towards the relay too.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast
Oh, we're
relay?
definitely getting closer to the end of the
handle
mission
that.
now.
You
Now it's
just
just
find us
me
that control
beelining straight toward a
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief.
orb.
That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam. Power core
Pretty sure
down.
there's a specific
Shield
name
lit.
for that
Still online.
this giant orb right here,
Take out
but
the other two power cores and we can access
it's
the
about
pylon.
speedruns, not the story.
How soon till Infinity hits the gravity well?
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the
There's
satellite.
stuff going on. I'm just gonna walk around them. I hope I don't get blasted by debris, because I've actually died to the debris before. It's not fun. Okay, thank goodness I didn't die. Wait, jump up, open sesame, and then keep running. Now if you're elite, this is my run. I hope that knight doesn't just kill me. I'm good.
Chief, you need to hear this.
I'll jump up here because I'm just going to make a little corner cut. Got it.
They're not diverting from the open.
Yeah, the best part is I can hit the switch. Everything will go to a cutscene, so I don't have to worry about dying in the middle of this. Skip the cutscene, and now I'm waking up once again.
We've got to go. That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him.
This cutscene makes me kind of resembles what was going on about an hour ago when I was waking up. Stuff was about to happen. I'm just kind of chilling.
The Didact's leaving.
Anyway, go
We've
sequence.
gotta find a portal out of here before the whole
We're just
network
going to
collapses.
kind of cruise on out of here.
Grab one of those ghosts. Hang on. I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghost.
Do we happen to have any donations by chance?
I can talk about one of our sponsors, which is Loto Quebec. Loto Quebec is proud to participate in Le Petits smart home project by facilitating the contact between the Foundation and NoReset. We are also proud to have Loto Quebec as the partner for this event, and we wish to thank them for their support and collaboration on many past, present, and future projects. Thank you very much.
Neat. Crawley's grunts. They're in my way. They're no longer in my way. Just a mad dash. Wee.
Emergency broadcast from Infinity.
Unfortunately, there aren't any shortcuts for this part. You just have to ride. And hope that you don't get flipped over.
We need to get up there.
It's not like I can get out and push.
No, 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 don't flip over on me. There we go.
War's not going to last much longer.
Almost at the end of the mission. Almost.
Portal up ahead.
There's the portal. Whoosh. And that's I forgot the name of that mission. But on to Infinity, the fourth mission. So this is we're technically already halfway there. Well, kinda. The longest mission in the game. Kind of obnoxious on Legendary. They'll definitely have some good moments in here. This you'll actually see some more combat.
They must not have received his
This area
distress
is
call.
very pretty. Oh yeah, we see those knights there. We're not going to engage with them. We're just going to kind of run on by them.
Lasky.
One of them's an officer. Check his IFF tag.
When you approach around the corner, there will actually be a tree trunk I'm going to jump on. We're actually going to skip a little spot and also despawn enemies. So if I jump up here, jump up here. There we go. Jump. Okay, up here. I'm now Tarzan. Board of Drapes. Run along. Up on the other side. Boop. Hear those enemies, but I can just run by them.
I have a good time.
Now I am by myself.
We've got another IFF on the far side of this thicket.
Here's something from this guy. I'm just gonna pick it up. I think I just
Lasky's been through here
Fine.
recently by the timestamp.
running. Boop. Boop.
I've got another IFF tag, but as far as I can tell, we're
I'm just
moving into a
kind
choke
of jump
point.
on up
This
here.
may end up as a dead end.
I don't have to walk all the way around. I can just jump here.
That's the friend or foe tag. but
DMR, I
where's
can go and
whoever
eat
it
that.
belongs to?
Someone asked if this is legendary. No. Initially, I was going to do that. A legendary, it can be inconsistent. Very
Multiple
inconsistent.
IDs. Chief, they're friendlies.
Anyway, there's actually the first checkpoint. Now this is the section where you'll start to see some combat.
In the foliage north of
And mind you, this is the longest mission in the
Should be
game.
big enough to bring in a drop.
There's a
ship for
shotgun right
evac.
here. Pick it up. I'm gonna run along. Just make sure I can get through this area a bit safely. Get rid of some of these little enemies. Don't worry about them. Just for a little bit about the Prometheans, because you're going to start seeing them a lot more often. Yeah, those knights, those giant dudes, like this guy that's trying to block my way. Those guys, they are infamous in Halo 4 for being one of the most annoying enemies in the entire franchise. You have the crawlers. Self-explanatory. Really easy. And then you have the Watchers, which are also annoying because they can stop grenades, they can shield knights. If you shoot them, they just kind of fly away.
Commander, this is Cortana.
For this
We're on
section,
our
I
way.
want to be killing all of the enemies because how the game works with spawning and checkpoints is that the game will start moving things along depending on how many enemies are dead, which will then trigger the next wave of enemies to spawn in. And in this, I want to get rid of all of them because where I'm going to be running,
Find some cover.
I'll have to run back to a certain area so I can
Commander, this is Cortana.
catch a
We're
wave
on our
of
way.
enemies and just get them right off the bat. What's that? Knight. Get rid of the knight. Hello, knight. Bye, knight. There's a checkpoint. Back here, Watcher. Thank you.
Find some cover.
Even though this is normal, there is still a chance of death. This is why I chose normal. Easy. Would have been really easy. fun fact, these Watchers, they actually do have a crit spot. The problem is, it is so small that you're most likely not going to hit it during this night. So small that you're most likely not even going to be able to hit it. And on top of that, even if you do hit it,
trying to get through these doors. Look for an interface.
you're still going to kill it at the same speed than if you were to do any other shots. Like shoot it anywhere else. That's what I meant to say. Okay, now here, some combat. There's actually, I know some spawn points for some knights. There's going to be one spawning right here. Just whacking its back. There's another one. Boom, get that one. And if I run back here, there's going to be enemies that are going to spawn down where I ran. And see, boop, right on time. Be another one as well. Yep. No, that thing should not be respawning the night. I do not want that. But like I said. Yep.
Cortana, how close are we?
Because I saved most of the Marines, they can just get on the turrets and they can just melt the knights. So that was actually pretty quick, despite the death beforehand.
Come and get me. I'm sorry about back there. That hatch of security was more
We'll be
difficult
coming
than
up
I
on
expected.
another combat sequence.
It's
It's not all right. Nothing
Not going to be
about
as
it is
interesting
all
as
right. Knight!
the last
Hey,
encounter.
what's he
Let's get rid of
doing?
that knight.
Covenant?
Hey there, grunts. Boop.
They're working with
Oop.
the Prometheans?
First priority, always get rid of the Watchers. Watchers are not fun. There's that. There's a light rifle down around here. Well,
I'm shocked how
There we go.
quickly the Didact has unified these covenants.
go there so I don't get blasted by the Phantom. I want to spawn here if I time this correctly. Not what I wanted to do. Ah, bummer. Railgun's a pretty fun gun. Project, you blast it. Boop. And also one-shots the knights. On any difficulty. Alright, so that's the first half of the mission. Yeah, that's only half of the mission.
Mayday, code red. Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch. Doors breach! Doors breach! All units return to the city immediately. That's an order.
Gotta wait here.
Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan force
Hi,
to
Pelican.
Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical
Come on,
command
land
of
quicker, I got a
force
speed run.
Rendezvous with those men and take back that
There we
ship.
go.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
This is Pelican 595.
Alright, that's the second half. Yep, I have the weapon swap. We're actually going to run over here. We're not going to fight the enemies. I'm just going to despawn them.
Weapons free, Chief.
If I jump up here,
Let
I
him
can...
have it.
Well, if I fall down there, I won't be able to do the skip, but... Jump up on whatever this thing is. Run! Land up here. I'm actually going to be running around up here. to up here. I do that. I'm skipping a little bit of the where I have to go, and the enemies will not be spawning, so I can just keep running now. Be nothing. Even though I despawned the enemies, it didn't despawn the vehicles, and there is a Wraith coming up. Nice fun alien tank. And I'll be using that for my travel. And there it is. Run. Enter. While I'm on this little road trip, do we have any donations?
I can talk about the charity that we are raising money towards, which is the Petits, Rois, which is their mission is to promote the education and development of children with intellectual disabilities, whether or not they fall on the autism spectrum, throughout the entirety of their lives. We offer tools they offer tools and support projects. They're dedicated to providing them with stimulating, adapted environments that facilitate their path towards a life of autonomy and personal growth. So again, your donations are going to be impacting a lot of young children and changing the fate of how they lead their lives and bringing them lots and lots of comfort and lots of just like wholesome environments. So again, if you are able to donate, the donation link is in the chat, or click on the panels beneath the stream. All of your donations are very, very appreciated. So thank you everybody so much for already raising well over $3,700, which is $3,762.74. Thank you all so much.
That's a good cause. I worked as a teacher. I even worked with those group of kids. They can be really bright kids, so I would definitely encourage donating, because that's a really good cause. Okay, this isn't necessary, it'll save some time, but if I do this correctly, I should be able to get on through. Nope. Hold on. You can skip through this. Nope.
Can we break the connection?
There we go, haha. Doors, what are those?
There's a Mantis docked inside the door. Take it. You'll need the extra firepower.
I'm actually going to be getting a Mantis here in a moment. I'm not going to be using it for about roughly 15 seconds. I'm just going to kind of jump ship.
Speaking of donations, I think we've got a new joke coming in. Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Anma donates $6.12 that says, "What does Katana say after being rebooted?" Halo. That was a nice one. Thank you so much for the donation, Emma.
Some of the simplest jokes tend to be the funniest. Here's a Mantis. Jumping out of the Mantis. We don't need it. Why should I be running? It's actually quicker. Do you think a giant Gundam-looking robot would be faster? No. I'm faster. Not want to run past here, we're going to run around here. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're good. On Legendary, this is kind of like it's a death gauntlet. A bunch of things shooting at you. You just gotta pray that they don't hit you. If we just stick around up here, we're okay. Now this is why I can't use the Mantis, because I wouldn't be able to run up here. It's also pretty clunky as well. Enemies are going to be in this elevator. Boop. And with the rocket, they're all gone. But we're actually going to be approaching the last part of this mission. Yeah. Almost done with the mission. I will actually be using the Mantis this time. After destroyed 3 three little DP bops. Oh, you just said jamming devices. Yeah, jamming
That might be
devices.
how
Destroy
they're
them
locking the
3.
Infinity's defenses.
Then I just have to deal with waves of phantoms and banshees flying in. And when that's done, that'll be the end of the mission.
We're on it.
And because I managed to pick up the
Cortana out.
rocket, I can get rid of 2 of the jammers right off the bat, so I don't have to do it in the Mantis. There's
See
1.
the jammers, 3 of them. Shoot them down.
There's 2.
First jammer
I'll
disabled.
run over here. Then I can get.
That's 2.
I can get the Mantis. Oop. Mantis is such a cool vehicle. Love it. And there's a 3rd jammer. Now it's just kind of destroying ads of waves of
Jammers
ads.
neutralized.
There's a Banshee, get rid of that. Now if I just chill back here, enemies don't actually really bother me. I don't know why they do that. They just don't like to come back here. Which is good because I can just shoot everything from here. Might get rid of this Phantom. There's 1. I don't think I'll be able to get this one. It's flying off, don't worry about it. There's a Banshee. Where's the Banshee?
Didact's not letting go
There's
without
one.
a fight. Hold them off. Just a few more minutes.
Here we go, some more Phantoms. You just like to oh, this one's actually better. It's closer. Easier to hit. You don't have to destroy all of them, it's just close is better. Blow up. Come on. Yeah. Here we go. Yep, okay, now I can just... She said finish them off, now I can just go ahead and get rid of these guys. They are now irrelevant to my mission. Ha 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 ha. Okay, no, I'm stunned. That's what I was talking about earlier when I was in the Warthog in the 2nd mission. They can do that. The Reds can do that and they can stop everything. But if that were legendary, that's pretty much guaranteed death. But normally you get rid of the grunts first.
So it's done.
Captain Del Rio to Sierra 117. The MAC network's reading operational, but our EM relays are malfunctioning.
Yeah, definitely
You'll have to initiate the
you should give Halo on PC a try. It's a blast. And now it's just kind of cutscene time.
That's it. Mac controls restored.
The rockets don't do anything, but I just wish that they did. Oh, there's the orb. There's the orb. It's flying away.
Didact's retreating.
Del Rio to Infinity, all hands. We are condition yellow.
The next mission.
Section heads report in, begin damage assessment.
Next mission's it's lengthy, but you're going to see a lot of skips. I want to see this is going to get really fun. You want to see how busted this game really is.
Chief.
So throughout this mission, there's a giant vehicle, this thing, the elephants. The gimmick is basically you're just kind of in there you're
Someone's
driving across the
overcompensating.
land, doing things.
Foxtrot 766
Normally,
we're finally in the air.
it would drive on its. You have to go in there, talk to I forgot who, to get it moving. But if I just run past that rock, it accelerates that process, so it starts moving right away. I can just run back and get what I need.
Let's shut down that gravity well so we can go.
This is actually the first mission where we get the jetpack. And if any of you know, when you add 3D movement to a game, players are going to abuse it. That's what I'm going to do. Get the jetpack. I'm going to kind of chill up here. In the meantime, rock, paper, scissors myself.
Captain Del Rio, targeting Pelicans are in
I don't know who
position
won
near
that rock,
particle
paper, scissors
cannons.
match,
Waiting
but
for the Mammoth's mini
that's what we're
max
going to
take
do.
them out. 766, lose some altitude.
You know who won?
Inside
It was the friends we made along the way.
Lock.
Actually, I've got a few donations if you'd like me to read them out.
Oh, go ahead.
Absolutely. We've got, forgive me for this, Squee! With $21.80 donation saying no reset, plus Halo, plus Nico Hart, plus one great afternoon, less than free. Squee, thank you very much for the $21.80. And we've got a donation from Funny Joke Guy with $5.69. This one's a little bit of a stretch, but I will allow it. What does Halo and the multiverse theory have in common? There's an
What?
infinite number of universes. It's a bit of a stretch, I know, but it's valid. It's a valid joke, I guess. Thank you very much for the
puns.
joke guy for the $5.69. Nice.
The puns. Like the Metroid Prime puns that people come up with. Okay, now here's a first one. We're going to abuse the jetpack. We're going to launch ourselves way up here. We're going to get around. I want to drop down on the other side. And the gimmick in this mission as well, we pick up a little target locator, kind of like in Halo Reach, if any of you have played that. I want to target whatever those things are. I do that. I want to jump down
Target those
here.
phantoms for the railgun to shoot down. Target acquired.
Wait for a check. There should be a checkpoint.
Target suppressed. Nicely done, Chief.
Railgun reloaded.
Okay. Everything's going well. Now if I take the ghost, I can actually come up here. It looks just like a ramp. Why do I feel like that was done on purpose? But I'm actually going to launch myself across this little river, if I can. Wait! No, yeah, no, yeah. Now, you're going to see me as I'm driving along this area. It's going to be a mixture of me boosting and then going pretty slow, and that's because it is possible to soft lock in this area, and if I do that, I'll have to do the mission over again. Because there's a chance that I'll get a checkpoint, and I won't be able to revert back.
More Covenant.
Slow down a little bit. Across the shadow. There we go. Everything's good.
Force field. Barricading
There's
the
a
far side of
generator.
the canyon.
We're just gonna get rid of one of them.
Power source.
Don't need all three. Just get rid of one of them.
Good. 2 more. Great.
Now you see this wall. Oh no, there's a wall. It's here to stop us. What shall we do? Normally you're supposed to destroy all 3 of those generators, but well, walls are an option in this game. Just kind of do that. Now I'm just going to beeline it to another ghost. I'm going to destroy that second
2 for 2. Finish him off.
that turret.
Shield disabled.
I forgot what the game
Mammoth,
called
path is
those.
clear.
Mammoth
I just know
holding
is
position.
all I know is they're evil,
Whenever you're ready to proceed, Chief.
but they look really cool.
Gypsy Company
Oh.
moving out.
I'm actually going to set myself up so when I destroy that, there's a Covenant ship that will spawn in a certain area after that. I want to jump on that because there's something I need to destroy on there. Which, because I have a rocket, I can just do it. So no need to hop on and wait. I can just do it right then and there. Come up here. Okay, here it is. Wait a moment.
Target acquired.
Now I should be able to jump on it. Here it is. Land. Here we go.
All units.
Here we go. Now I can just run straight on off. Now I need to get back on my ghost because there's a wraith. For one thing, there's a wraith right here. And that's what happens when you don't get in the ghost.
All units. Unidentified Covenant.
But the second thing though, because of the sequence of things that I did, these enemies are going to wow, that was really close. These enemies are going to despawn. I'm just going to sit right here, and here's a phantom. See that phantom?
Won't last long out in the open like that. We'll have to find a way to keep the Covenant off them.
Now it's really a phantom. Keep on going. Enemies are gone. I'm actually going to be jumping up these rocks because I'm going to be doing some more jetpack shenanigans.
Pull them off.
So up. Wait. So now there is a big gap for when oh, wasn't this rock I need to be on? It was this one. So we're going to make it all the way from here to down there. Myself propped up. All right. Oh, good. We got a good checkpoint right there. Okay. Jump. I have enough juice to make this. There we go. Now I have to launch myself up here. Boop. Do it again. Boop. Now, for me to jump over to the next area, I actually need to activate a load zone because there are rocks I need to land on. That will not be there if I were to try to do it right now, so I have to run somewhat of a distance, not too long, but still running. When the game says load, that's when I'll turn around and head back. There we go. Running, and here's the rock. It's going to scream at me to turn around. No, not doing that. Here. Now jump onto this rock. Okay, now you do this a little carefully. That's what I want to land on right there. Okay. Make sure I actually get this correct. I'm gonna run through here. We'll land on the spot. Yep, there we go. Yep, and we're already inside the structure. No need for fighting. No need to be in that elephant. I'm already there.
Cortana to infinity. We're entering the Forerunner
That's
structure.
part. Still no enemies. I want to do some more out-of-bounds shenanigans, and there's another chance I can soft lock, but thankfully I can be able to
Breaking up, but coordinates received, infinity.
fix that if that were to happen. Get myself up. Might take a try because it's a little finicky to get. to get myself from here all the way up to there, and that's... Sometimes it's easier to get, you can get it first try, other times not. But even with what's going on right now, I'm still going really fast. Try a different position. Here we go. Oh, get myself lined up. Okay, I'm going to jump onto this elevator. I want to make a specific jump.
This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates.
I actually have to go pretty quick here because now I'm on a little timer for this area to load.
This could be a
And
trap.
I need to reach it in time because then and make it. If I don't make the jump in time, I'll be stuck, and that's where the soft lock will happen. Okay, thankfully I got that, no problem. Cut. Again. The door closed, boom. This. The jump is pretty tricky to get.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity.
It's not terribly hard, it's just somewhat precise. Any donations?
I can talk about one of our upcoming milestones, actually. We've got White Day, the extra boss fight, which is going to be at a $6,000 total. It's going to be a cumulative total for the rest of the marathon. So basically, when we hit 6,000 at the point of this marathon, that will unlock the extra boss fight. But just underneath that, again, as you saw earlier on, just before the run, the
9 delicious circles of hell.
The tier 3 is going to be at $5,000. So again, we've only got just over $1,000 to make till we can get to tier 3, and then let G-Virus have some fun for the next day, to say the least. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So get your donations in, and let's get some good runs and some good incentives unlocked.
I can't wait for a spicy ASMR. I guess this normally doesn't give me trouble, but this one actually is.
Alright. See? You got this.
Alright.
In the meantime, hi Nico.
Hi, G-Virus.
I've got a little bit of a small announcement to make.
Okay, hit me with it.
So you know how, because I heard my name, you know, through the headphones. I was standing up in the, I was moving the hot sauces that I cleared previously to another location, and I heard my name, so I assume you were talking about the 3rd tier.
That is correct.
Well, you know our good friend Ben Sly, who is not a hot sauce nut job like I am. Well, he's gonna join in on tier 3.
Nice.
And he's gonna do the hot sauces as well, so you're getting double the value in this case. You might get a rise out of him with the next sauces, which are gonna range anywhere between 32.5k to 36k Scoville hit units. We start at 1.2, mind you. So this is 32 and 36 times spicier than the first sauce. That's where we are, and that's only tier 3. Just so you know.
Ammo saying, does Ben have good life insurance? I wonder.
That is a good question. That is a good question.
Get this. Man, this is strange. I was not having a problem with this spot. I've had problems in
Breaking
other
up.
areas
Coordinates
except
received,
that.
Infinity.
There's only one explanation. Marathon luck.
Exactly. I will get it though. I'm actually still going faster despite this. It'll be really cool when I pull it off.
Also, to answer your question, DVMTTV, we have Tums, we do not have Pepto. But you know, that is a misconception that's very widespread. Hot sauces in and of themselves do not give you heartburn. But if you chug what you consider hot sauce, if you consider Frank's Red Hot sauce to be hot sauce, then yeah, if you consume those kind of cheap sauces in great quantity, I invite you to read the list of ingredients on the bottle. And the first ingredient you'll see is vinegar. And that's what's giving you heartburn, my friend, and ulcers, not the pepper. Alright, you got this.
I don't think I got enough speed for that. But that wasn't enough speed.
Man, so close.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity.
It's harder than it looks.
Heads up.
Oh no, I imagine.
It's a very long gap.
Exactly, you got to manage basically not just the length of each jump, but also give your jetpack enough time to recharge between jumps. So I'm guessing the windows are really tight in terms of giving yourself enough travel to make it across the gap.
And then after that, I have a small window to run from that hallway to the next room that is supposed to load.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up. Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up!
Close.
Breaking up, but coordinates received.
Oh, so
Infinity.
close.
Heads up!
I could feel the ledge with my face.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up!
Okay, now I think this one I'm going to get it. Yep, there we go. There we go. Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, load, 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 load. No! Yep, that's the soft lock I was talking about. I have to do this. Do that. By doing this, the game will think I'm, the game put me in a checkpoint with a bunch of enemies, so if I keep dying and resetting the checkpoint, it will eventually revert me back to the previous checkpoint, which will be right here.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up!
Normally that's what the jump is supposed to look like. Try. I was still. I was still too slow.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up!
Ah. Okay, I think I know the perfect timing. Now you might be wondering why I'm not running as soon as I land on that elevator shaft, and that has to do with the load zone, because if I go too quickly, that can also mess up the timing of everything.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up!
Darn it. Probably give this a few more attempts. Other than that, I might have to skip this mission. Actually, an hour 19. Okay, I actually have plenty of time. We'll get there eventually. It'll take some time, but we'll get there. Just give me the checkpoint, like right there. The grenades aren't getting me. Yeah, grenades aren't doing damage. I got a checkpoint at a weird spot now. The grenades aren't doing damage. The spot I was hoping I would not be in.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up!
Come on. Ah! I don't know why it's giving me the checkpoint right here. I'm actually going as fast as I can. You're normally supposed to get the checkpoint after I make that jump.
We do have somebody in the chat saying if they are to make a suggestion, they think that you're jumping off the elevator too quick.
I think I can see that.
So I think I remember, like, the first time that you were doing it, there was some dialogue subtitles, if that was right.
I appreciate the suggestion.
Up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up! This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility?
Beeline. Good point. And then it loads it. And then it loads it. On. They should actually be able to get this. Ow! Hold on. Oh, that is actually really close. Darn it. Yeah, that is what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to load, and I'm supposed to be on the other side of that.
Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity. Heads up! This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility? Breaking up, but coordinates received, Infinity.
There's someone
Heads
knocking
up.
on my door. Oh.
This elevator should take us directly to the coordinates Infinity provided. Almost like those Sentinels wanted us to get the particle cannons offline.
This could be a trap.
You say that like there's a second possibility?
Hey, run, run. On. Yes! Yes! Got it!
Nicely done. Let's go.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, that is what's supposed to happen.
GG, buddy. GG.
Oh, man. That took a long time, but you know what? I got it.
The particle cannon network must use these arrays for targeting.
I've been in this mission for 32 minutes now. Thankfully, it's almost over, and that's should be the least of our worries now. That's behind us. This is one of the reasons why I don't like this mission. It's cool to watch. Man, doing some of that stuff is really... It is really challenging.
Cortana. Cortana.
Now this spawns, and then we're going to meet a lady called the Librarian. We're going to skip the cutscene because she kind of explains some stuff, but we don't care about this stuff. Scene. Skip that.
And to applaud your efforts, we've just got a $5 donation coming in from Happy Louie that says, GG, that was Halo the Tough Spot.
Yeah, appreciate it.
There was a pun in there. Halo the. Hello. Thank you so much for the donation.
Anytime you're ready.
There'll be some more out-of-bounds stuff in the next couple missions. Well, yeah, but nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Chief, what happened? Your bio readings are all over the map.
It's a long story, but I know what the Didact's after.
I know that part. The librarian filled me in when she snatched me from the system. But what
Yeah,
I don't know is what she did to
that
you.
pro piece is right. Because load times are faster on PC, the window is actually a bit smaller. I actually need to reload this rocket because this is going to be important for what I'm going to do. See that friendly warthog?
What's our status?
I need that. Sorry, Marine.
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
We'll never be able to get a target locked with all the
Yeah, you know, there's a wall right there.
Captain, what did
Like
you
I've
do?
suggested earlier, walls are suggestions. We're not going to go straight through it, we're just going to go around it.
Looks like we're blocked. Chief, head down and find a way to destroy that shield.
It's funny that they put kill planes in some areas, but then they don't do that stuff here.
Infinity, we're at the gravity well.
Then paint that damn target so we can get out of here.
You heard it, Chief. Line up the shot.
Oh, that's the end of that mission.
Shield's weakening. Keep it up.
Next mission's going to be a lot quicker. Because actually, when I mean quicker, I mean it's literally just a much shorter mission. And there's one skip I'm going to do that anyone at home can do. And I'll show it to you guys right here. So you want to know how to complete shutdown under the part-time? It's very simple. Really, really simple.
The Didact used this composer to create the Prometheans from ancient humans. If he wants to finish the job, he'll have to find it first. Our best bet to stop him is keep
You
him
need the
firmly
saw.
on Requiem. Let's hope last he didn't skimp on that Pelican.
This mission, its gimmick, you get into a Pelican. Gee, the first Halo game where you actually ride a Pelican.
Forward auto
There
cannon,
is the
check.
Halo Reach Easter egg where you can actually
Check.
ride in one, but
Thrusters, check.
it's
Auxiliary
not very
boosters.
functional and it clearly wasn't really
Alright.
intended to be
Keying
used, but
engine.
this game you actually get to use one for the first time.
It may be a while before
What
we
you
find
do in this
another ride
mission,
home.
you have to
know
go to
that, right?
3 different spires,
It'll be okay.
but for what I'm going to do, you actually only need one of them.
Contact. Didact dead ahead.
How do we get inside?
So we're just going
those
to
shields?
fly right on
Marking
over there.
2 of the larger facilities on your HUD. They're acting as traffic control for resources moving to and from the satellite. If we disrupt their
Yeah, see
communications,
those waypoints?
forge
Yeah,
an
we can
override
ignore
code
those
and
waypoints. We
convince
don't
it
have to
to
go
lower
there.
those defenses.
This level on its own, it's not a fun level. But at least this, you can get it done in just a matter of minutes. Okay. Here's the spire we're at. Step 1. Enter hole. Step 2. Land. Step 3. Enter second hole. 4. There's a door. And it opens. And we're already at the last spire. You don't have to complete the other two. You don't have to do anything else. You can just come straight here. Earlier I talked about manipulating checkpoints. I'm meleeing because I'm trying to delay a checkpoint from activating, because what I'm going to do is going to involve something a little specific. There we go. And line myself up. This I'll give a few attempts. It's not completely necessary, but it'll be really cool. That's not what's supposed to happen. I'll explain it in a little bit. Not quite. Now this one is actually pretty precise. I'll give this a couple more attempts and then I'm just gonna keep going, because at that point I'll just be losing time. Normally you're supposed to launch yourself across this this area so you can avoid combat and you don't have to worry about the enemies. Yeah, I'm just going to do the short version of it. Not. It requires me putting myself in a specific position, so I run forward, I use the jetpack, and then I launch myself. I'll land right here. Normally you're supposed to land over at that platform, or not that platform, this one right here. And you usually don't have to fight the hunters either, but you know what, this won't be a problem. There's one. There's a second one. Hey, come here. Hey, these big, very blue guys. They're dangerous. Be me and do that. I have that marathon luck, don't I? Normally, that's what it's kind of supposed to look like. Unfortunately, I didn't get it that time. Platform. I am surprised I totally did not get blasted by that fuel rod. Come on. Come on. Come on, charge. There's one. I was just gonna get rid of the second one. There's the second one. Boop. Thankfully, this mission's already almost over. There's this Banshee I take. I just kind of fly across everything else. And then boop. See, there's just a Banshee just conveniently right here. I can just fly straight to the end. Yeah, no more enemies for the rest of this part. Do we have any donations?
I can talk about what's more of an opportunity I'll do in a general basis of things. So they're doing the Smart Home Project, which is basically to continue improving the lives of young children as well with their intellectual disabilities, with or without the autism spectrum disorders. The brand new environment that they are in, which is developed in collaboration with world-class specialists and renowned institutions, is packed with cutting-edge technology. Everything has been carefully designed to support their daily routines while contributing to developing their autonomy, self-determination, and learning capabilities. So again, these donations go an insanely long way, and it changes such an amazing world for young children. So please, if you are able to, get your donations in.
Sweet. Okay, that was shut down. Now we're on Composer. Only 2 more missions left. This one, there's also some pretty cool out-of-bounds stuff. Not like what I had to deal with the mission before, but it's definitely going to be fun to watch. Like I've said, walls are just suggestions in this game.
Sorry, I just can't stop them. It's like a thousand of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Oh, thank God.
Now up here, this is where I get a little sticky bomb. I don't do anything, he just kind of drops it. The enemies just spontaneously die. Spontaneous existence failure. Pick it up. I will end up using it for some enemies I'm going to be clearing. There's a jackal up here. Take care of it. I'm actually going to be jumping across a gap to get to here. On.
That's it. Raise the...
Jump's also a little finicky, though it's not as strenuous.
I'm sorry, I just
Strenuous.
can't stop them. It's like a thousand of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Thank God. When your signal cut off,
Doctor, listen to me. You have to issue the order to evacuate the
We've
station.
been trying.
Run.
The Covenant, they've already taken over the landing bays.
Send me your coordinates. I'll see what I can do about clearing an evac route on my way to you.
Where's the jackal? Jump. Don't jump over that. Now I should get this. Or not.
I'm sorry. I just can't stop them. It's like a thousand of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Oh, thank God. When your signal cut off, I
Doctor, listen to me. You have to issue the order to evacuate the
We've
station.
been trying. The Covenant, they've already taken over the landing bays.
Send me your coordinates. I'll see what I can do about clearing an evac route on my way to you.
I'm gonna swing these enemies so they don't shoot me trying to run. Here we go. That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's it. Raise the urgent.
I raised these, but Phantom's gonna come along here. I place a sticky bomb there. Also have a frag.
Position now.
So enemies are gonna land straight on top of that.
It's incredible. Thank you.
Boom. Boom. Oh, please don't tell me. Did he drop the cannon? He dropped the concussion rifle. Now I got a checkpoint. Oh, whatever. I was going to show you another little skip, but... Oh, because that happens, I can't do it now. I got the dash. This will be a little bit of extra movement for just this mission only. That's that. And get more sticky bomb ammo.
Are you alright? It sounds like the end of the world out there.
Cortana, door controls.
It's unfortunate that the concussion rifle fell off the map and get the checkpoint there, because I was actually supposed to do another concussion rifle skip using that, so I didn't have to go all the way around that wall like I had to. I could have actually just boosted myself straight up. Coming up here, you're going to see another out-of-bounds skip. That's right, I don't have a concussion. I actually don't think I'll be able to do it with like this. This actually does require me to use the concussion rifle.
Doctor, what was that?
The Covenant.
Oh, yes.
The Covenant shot down the first evac shuttle.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do this mission again. I can't do it like this because I need the concussion rifle. The grenade jump's not actually going to cut it. Unfortunate.
I'm sorry. I just can't stop them. It's like a thousand of me arguing all at once.
The spring jump. From what I know, you have to use an explosive to make that jump.
You have to issue the order to evacuate the station.
Because there's a little wall right there that I need to get over so I can get out of bounds.
Send me your coordinates.
And the concussion rifle is the only weapon that could let me do that. Reliably, at least. There we go.
That's it. Raise the bird. Dr. Tilson, base 7 is secure and we're moving toward your position now.
Really? That's incredible. Thank you.
It fell off again. Dude, I am getting the worst luck this run.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop them. It's like a thousand of me arguing all at once.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Oh, thank God. When your signal cut off,
Doctor, listen to me. You have to issue the order to evacuate the
We've
station.
been trying. The Covenant, they've already taken over the landing bays.
Send me your coordinates. I'll see what I can do about clearing an evac route on my way to you.
That's it. Raise the bird. Dr. Tilson, base 7 is secure and we're moving toward your position now.
Really? That's incredible. Thank you.
There we go. There we go. Now it's on here. I get to see how this is intended. Oh, not enough pipe. Almost. Ah. Close. Here we go. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Hunters!
There we go.
Spartan, are you all right? It sounds like the end of the world out there.
Cortana, door controls.
Tilson's inside the door over there. A desperate.
Now I can actually do what I'm supposed to. When I get out of bounds, I'll start to explain a little more of what I'm
was that?
doing. Here we go. Okay, so I'm out of bounds. Sticky bomb, that over there. I stick that because what's going to happen is after this dialogue ends, the room, there's supposed to be a room right here. It's going to spawn in. Then I need to concussion jump over it. Then I'll swap to the sticky bomb and then, yep, here we go. There we go. Now the rest of the room will load here in just a moment. There we go. Now I need to make across this gap. I don't. Also, a little finicky. This is normally an easy jump. Oh my gosh, now I'm having a problem with this. Here we go. Up here. Oop. Just have to carefully navigate, and then there's going to be a little vent here on the side. If I just drop on down, I can just run. Don't need to worry about those guys. I can just keep on running. I'm about to do another out of bounds right here. Wait, let's. Yep, here we go. I'm up. Now, yep, that room loaded. So I have to run here to finish loading the entire area. I did it again. Now I run all the way back. Now everything back here is deloaded or unloaded. I drop down. Now I'm in this room.
Loaded powerful didact shouldn't misplace his things. That's the main defense console.
Get rid of them both.
My intervention is the prerequisite for success. Why should we save them?
Here's a little cutscene. Well, kinda. Just dialogue.
Dr. Tilson, are you there?
Now I don't need the concussion rifle anymore.
I'm here. Any luck?
Cortana's bringing the defense grid online now.
Okay, that's it.
I hear it. We'll broadcast the
The rest of the
final
mission, you won't see any more out of bounds stuff. Instead, this will be more combat orientated.
Get it to the artifact.
Chief, if we pull this off and act.
I won't say anything.
Thank you.
Let's do that. Cleared.
Keep them away from it.
But just like mission 4, I actually get the Manus again.
Stop them, Chief. You can't handle them. Tell him it's
So there's the composer. The little machine. Actually a big machine. For this section, it's just me defending from waves of enemies, but at the last wave, you'll see a bunch of Banshees, and then I'm going to explain a little something that I'll be doing to make this area go a bit quicker. But for right now, get rid of it. Go, so they're gonna spawn right here. Just knock them out. That one's a Wraith. I hear the ghost, then the Wraith will be right behind me. I can take care of it. Okay, Cortana in this section, she says Banshees. There's a little squad of Banshees that spawn in. I'm actually only going to kill 3 of them. And to explain why I'm doing that, I mentioned earlier about manipulating checkpoints. Checkpoints, you'll get one depending on whether or not you're in combat or how many enemies are left on the field. In this case, I kill 3. If I wait under here while I'm out of combat, I get a checkpoint. There we go. Now the mission's on an invisible timer. Because the game thinks that I only killed a certain number of enemies, it's actually going to start opening a door that I would go through right now. Because if I were to actually destroy all the other Banshees, the game will still think I'm doing stuff. So it's not going to start that countdown. So because I only killed 3 and just waited, I can just sit back here. Now in the meantime, Hot Wheel car.
Where is he?
I don't know what else I'm there's nothing else right now, but if I want to, I can just take a nap. But no, I need to be awake, so I can't do that.
You're not going to try to speedrun sleep, are you?
I wish I could do that, but I can't. There we go. There's dialogue. The door will be opening here in just a moment, and then the mission's going to end. There's just no combat toward this at this end of the mission. There we go. There's the door.
The Havoc mines will be in one of the cargo bays. Start us up.
I'm just kind of play around this little room. Grenade. It looks like this whole. It looks like the grenade's just lifting up this whole room. The Didac, he's doing things. He's about to destroy this entire facility. Mainly it's people with the composer. It just kind of melts everybody. You can watch that for yourselves if you have the game, but this is a speedrun, so I have to skip the cutscene.
I can't believe he did that.
Cortana, I need that info.
Now it's just waiting for this dialogue to finish, because this button, I'll be able to activate it, and then the mission will end.
Don't think about the composer. Only focus on finding me Tilson.
Tilson. Sandra Kay. Female, 51 years of age. Doctor of Archaeology. Pegasi Institute. Got her. Biosignature stable on 350 level. B deck.
Thank you, Cortana.
I'll end here in just a second. Here we go. That's composer. Now we're on to the final mission of the game. Yeah, we're finally there. Midnight. Fun fact, the game starts at a mission called Dawn, and it ends at midnight. Funny. Clever names. So we're supposed to reach an area. We stop some things, but we actually want to do a little. We're not going to explode. That's the thing I don't want to do. Instead, the game wants me to fly down this little this little alleyway.
Where's the composer?
Nah, I'm just gonna fly outside of it.
I should be able to guide us to it.
This will allow us to be able to just skip this area, just all of this. There's a bunch of flying in this mission. This I don't have to worry about it. But there are some load points I will need to activate because not all the level will be loaded. It's done in several sections. Okay, up here. There we go. Turn. Now I come to this corner. I just fly all the way over there. Look how pretty the skybox is. You have the Earth on to our right. We have the Moon a little less to the right. Now on our left, we have a giant yellow... I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. It looks like a baby galaxy. Bye, galaxy. Oh, and my ship has a... Okay, there it goes. I'm about to activate another load. I have to fly by this pillar and then underneath this box. The game will freeze for a moment, and there we go. Now there's one more load point I have. Otherwise, if I don't get it, I would have to go back to a previous checkpoint, which means flying through most of that all over again.
This is your captain speaking.
I'm gonna do it in this voice. This is your captain speaking. Don't forget that you can do !donate in the chat to be able to donate to a Petits Rois so that you can raise some money towards an amazing, amazing charity. And to your right, there's also a panel below the stream so that you can also find another donation link. Don't forget to do the $5 hype train for the jokes of Halo variety. Now get back, relax, and enjoy the show.
That gives me a good laugh. There we go. I got it, no problem. Now this, I deactivate the machine, and then I'll get back to normal combat. There's the first sphere. I have to fly around. There's 4 of these little spheres I have to destroy. There's one. If I just fly out here, the little turrets don't get me. I'm too fast for them. Second.
2 cannons neutralized. 2 to go.
That's the third one. Now there's one more.
Only 1 gun left.
Copy, Cortana. Weapons. Prepare firing solution. We promised to get the chief inside that ship, and I'm not about to let that man.
Oh, I totally missed that.
There it is.
Come on.
No, wait.
There we go. Now on to the next sequence.
That's...
Skip. Now this area is just me kind of beelining through most of it. I will need to kill some of these watchers because they will spawn a bunch of knights.
I know, I'm supposed to know what to do, but...
We'll have to deploy the warhead manually. How and where?
I always know what to do. I always know what to do. Just give me a second.
Keep scanning for the
Knights are gonna
composer.
spawn.
We'll figure it out on the way.
We're just gonna ignore them.
Where reason does not stop you.
Hopefully I don't get blasted by them because they can still do that even on normal. Come on. Run. Okay, I should be fine.
Entering the army to your
Yep,
left.
there we go. On legendary difficulty,
I promise.
you can be as good with that section and still get blasted because the AI is that dangerous and that unpredictable.
Find a way to access it. I'll try to route us to the composer. Put me in the system.
Is this the secret you've kept from me? This evolved
Qaotik knows I'm in the system. Hurry up.
Now we're coming up to a little defense section.
Portal.
It's mainly just defending from a bunch of crawlers. But first we have to make it through here. Now there's a... Now I want to actually pick up the gravity hammer because the gravity hammer, for those who don't know, you know, I mentioned earlier about when you get hit, you slow down. The gravity hammer, it negates that. So if I have it out when I'm running through certain sections, I can actually avoid getting slowed down, so I can actually make it through. Or that guy. Or I can get booped by a I can get booped by a knight. That's the first time I've actually had that happen. I've never seen that before. They usually kill you.
Portal open.
Here we go.
Far side of the room.
Okay, so there's some crawlers here. I'm going to place Cortana in a little little pedestal,
From me.
and then we're going to activate a defense where she brings up some turrets. She does her work. I'm actually going to run all the way over here, not just because there are crawlers that spawn. This is where they spawn, but when you actually get far enough away from her, her AI in the game is programmed so that if you're a certain distance away from where she wants you to be, she'll actually hurry up the process. And the explanation is that she doesn't want the chief to leave her. So if I stand here, there's dialogue, more crawlers will spawn. Hopefully anytime soon. There we go. Then she'll tell us to head on back here in just a moment. Here we go.
But I don't know for how long.
I'm out of here, boys.
Good old trusted gravity hammer. I could have almost got myself killed by doing that, but you know what? It was worth it. Now this is the final part of the mission. We have to destroy 3 barriers.
Our momentum should carry us through the low gravity.
We do that. Then we have the most riveting final boss of any video game.
Once that warhead is primed, the window for getting out of here is going to be pretty slim.
I know.
Look how pretty this area is. There's Earth.
Activity! Significant slip space event building under the composer.
He's powering it up.
Very beautiful. I actually don't need the battle rifle anymore. I'm going to be picking up a light rifle that's up here. And then there's actually going to be an incinerator cannon, which is like the rocket, but for the Prometheans. And it's far more busted because it actually, no matter the difficulty, it'll actually kill them in one shot. Even on Legendary.
The Didact shielded himself inside the composer. The nuke won't do us any good unless we can disable that barrier. Find me a terminal.
I will also need to do a couple grenade jumps around here because they'll actually make going through this area much quicker.
What did you just do?
I ejected my rampant personality license.
Up here, you'll see our first grenade jump.
I want
to make sure I actually get a checkpoint. I did not want to throw that, so there we go. Here, you get up here because there's going to be the up here is the platform. I need to regen some health before I jump on. Because they'll just spawn right here, so. Okay.
Before the Didact sends reinforcements.
That should be all. Yep. Past estimate. Well, at least we're close to the end of the mission now.
That's it. It's working.
Here, now this is where I'm actually going to get the incinerator cannon. The only time you're going to see it in a run. Fair enough, I actually don't need to take that ramp over here. I can jump up here. Boop. Boop. Is it? There it is. Run. I don't have to deal with these enemies. Oop, there's going to be a knight that spawns right here. Dunzo. Another checkpoint. There's another bad grenade jump. Here. Now there's going to be some knights that spawn. Boop. Boop. Darn it. Alright, all I have to do is just go up here to fight him. And there goes Arizona. Bye, Arizona. You're destroyed. Arizona Simulator.
Cortana!
Alright, we're almost there. I'll let you know when time's coming up. We're supposed to be garbage, but here it is. Not yet. Almost there. Ready for the greatest boss fight of any video game? Hold the W key. The W key. Not W key. No, that's something else. Press E. Hey, Didac. Oh, he's going to kill us. Oh no! And then he falls. Canonically, he's actually not dead. He's still alive. It wasn't revealed till comics. Time's coming up. Almost. And time. Well, that's game. Oh man. That's such a bummer that I got a dude, 2 hours 20 minutes on the spot, on the dime. That looks pleasant.
Cortana,
It was
do you
above
read?
limit, but you know what? I still did it.
Cortana, come in.
What's funny is that I actually went slower than my legendary run. I actually do have that recorded. I should upload that to YouTube in its entirety, but man, thank you NoReset for having me on. Man, that was a bummer that I had to take about over 10 minutes for that one section. But you know, I saw it out.
I'm the
I
strangest
did
thing
it.
you've seen all day.
And all I have to say is that if you're interested in speedrunning this game,
Here.
the skips that I did, those are
worked.
pretty user-friendly. It doesn't
did it.
require a whole lot of
Just like you always do.
practice to do. It's very easy to get into, and the speedruns, they look entertaining as well.
How do we get out of here?
So if you want to get in, please look up some speedruns. Please look up the tutorials. This is it's a really fun game. But that's it from me. Thank you all for having me on. Hopefully I see you next time.
Awesome. Did you want to plug your channel so that people know where they can find you?
I don't have a channel at the moment. One I use for uploading submissions, but I don't have social media to put in here. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time indeed. Well, thank you so much, Qaotik, for the run of Halo 4. Again, I love that. It's like on the dot of 220. That's a nice time. But coming up next, we have some awesome runs. We've got Cyber Shadow from Mini Step Rango, which you're going to be having G-Virus on the host as well. So I'll be seeing you lot tomorrow for an Alien Isolation run. Ooh. But you got Cyber Shadow coming up. So we're going to be transitioning into the intermission. So hang tight, and we'll see you soon.
Wait.
Welcome home, John.
Need me to turn anything off? Okay. We can just go back to break.